Hi, this is Nikki and I'm here to share the messages that I get from Spirit and from all of our higher selves that are on this journey to love. And so what I wanted to share with you is just some confirmation that I've had from different people's DMs and divine counterparts who've come to me for healing. And so I've been saying about using the power of the fox, and it's been guidance around, because when you use fox medicine, the fox is very cunning and can get out of any situation. And so if you simply invoke the power of the fox to be with you and your divine counterpart to help you come into your union, then it will help you remove, come out of any situations that are blocking you, basically. And so every day just say, please, fox, be with me to help me. Let me be disguised in the power of the fox, and my twin to be with the power of the fox to help us come together. And I've been saying that for weeks. Anyway, so a lady that I did a healing for, she then received an email from her twin who sent her a picture of 2 foxes, and this is one of them. Now, this is why I just love getting confirmation from people who are actually in contact with their divine twins, because it is so amazing to get this confirmation directly from someone's twin. So there's lots of things in this photo. Firstly, it is a sleeping fox, but look at the bunny rabbit. The bunny rabbit is wide awake and it is nestled into the arms of the fox. Now, the significance of that is, firstly, the bunny rabbit is all about fertility and birth. And I have been feeling incredibly, yesterday I did a healing for me and my twin. And very, very strongly, I felt these, I've said before about feeling pregnant and having these kind of, basically very fertile energy. And yesterday, when the same day that this lady had sent me this image, that in the morning I had done a healing for me and my twin, and it actually felt like a movement in my stomach, which was quite bizarre. Anyway, so that's the first thing. So we are birthing this new energy, right? So again, that's really symbolic. Also, it is symbolic because if you think about a fox cradling a bunny rabbit, that is not what you would expect. And so it's about also expecting the unexpected. Finally, in the corner, guess what there is? There is an apple. So the apple of Aphrodite, the rise of the god-goddess energies. Everything that we are doing on this journey. So in one picture that her twin has sent her, there is so much symbology around what is happening and the messages that are to come out of this. So what I'm going to share is some other messages that people have sent me, and I'm going to read them out because I know that by sharing stories it will help somebody else on this journey. So, well, that was intense yesterday, but it felt so good. We went for a this is a divine masculine. I did a healing for him and his twin. He said, we went for a picnic and talked for hours. Lots of hugs and some little kisses and cycling. We talked about our connection and she has felt the same way. We have changed a lot, the both of us, and we could both feel it. She told me she was so proud of me about the inner changes I've made, and we laughed about the amount of fights we've had, and we called it like our inner fears were fighting with each other and not the real us. We're not there yet, and I want to, of course, but she still feels blockages for a future together. She described it as obstacles, and that is maybe too early for her, and she needs time and space. Which is exactly why I say, don't freak out, because they need their time and space to come together. The fact that this divine masculine can talk so openly to his twin is unbelievable, which is, again, shows massive, massive movement. He says that we talked quite honestly about most things, and I didn't feel hurtful. I didn't feel fearful about it at all. Just a complete understanding and want to give her all the time she needs and not to rush into anything. So, that is so amazing, and also shows to me exactly all the guidance that we've been getting is not to rush it, because if you allow the energy of the union to work between you, to let it flow and not push it, that is the best thing that you can do. The other thing he says, a fun fact for you. You were talking about bees and honey in yesterday's WhatsApp reading. During the picnic, I got stung by a bee in my left ring finger, exactly where a ring would be. So, what perfect confirmation. I mentioned that in the video just now. So that is somebody who's actually met their twin, talking really openly about what they want and not being in that space of fear. So enabling to let the fear go and to trust in the divine plan. So another one. Nikki, I really appreciate what you do. Infinite gratitude for the beautiful reading. It's very accurate. I've been guided to clear any attachments that keep me from shining my light, coming into union with my twin and manifesting the life that I want for us. Acceptance, compassion, and being in the now are key factors. Well, I could write so much about all the things that have been happening in my life regarding my TF and how it all links perfectly with the energy reading and also the healing that you did. Thanks for being part of my journey, Angel. It's amazing and humbling how we all keep each other going towards the light. Though the love that is now in our hearts and all around us. Kanimambo. And that's what's so amazing, because you know what? It astounds me, right, about the readings and the healings and how accurate, when I get the feedback back, it is just how our higher selves can all communicate so spot on is amazing. So another one. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to get back to you. Thank you for sending me the healing. The healing was beautiful and it did mean a lot to me. The main person who I think is my twin would say similar words to me as what you wrote in the healing. Things are very different between us now, and like too much has happened and I'm tired. I'm going to come back to you for another healing soon, and to be fair, even if I don't notice any change in this connection, your healings keep my own personal faith in love and unity alive, and that is the most important thing to me. Now, this also I've been hearing a lot about this, you know, feeling tired of the journey and tired about, you know, where you are. But also I really note that this lady has used the term to be fair. Now in the WhatsApp reading, the divine or the universe guidance was the card to be fair, and it was the scales. And so that is really significant again, because you are balancing the scales of energies on the entire planet. And so don't forget that, because that is what you signed up to as a twin. And therefore it will come to you at the right time. And it may not be, you know, you are the best guide to let you know when your union will happen. Because the more you go into the heart and the more you trust that whatever your guidance says is your truth, then the more you can be at peace on this journey. And if you are feeling, and also that sense of tiredness, I've been exceptionally tired recently. But it's because we're taking on more and more and more light. When I was walking tonight back home, the full moon is on. It's turned on, and it is beautiful at the moment. But there is this sense of feeling tired because the energies are super intense. There's been a lot happening. You're basically upgrading your body with all this love and light energy, and therefore, you know, treat yourself like this bunny rabbit, right? You have to be tender with yourself. So the next one, and this again just shows how we all do our little things. And that's why I wanted to share this, because we all have our little rituals that we do. And what's so lovely is when you hear of someone else, you just think, oh, it's so gorgeous. So, this is just a little hey. I think I'll book another reading healing soon. It's not quite time. I'm still rolling out from this last one. I just love how they carry on working. Because what happens is once you have the healing, then more and more and more things come to you afterwards, right? Because it's like opening a doorway to your twin soul to allow them to come in. And she says, I'm feeling the love, and it's crazy deep emotional also. My heart goes boom wide open, and then has all of this huge regret and sadness and longing. It's been massive. It's like you can feel the lifetimes or something. I can't explain it properly, but it's big. It definitely feels different. And that is definitely true. There has been this huge sense of longing of, the play, I went to see a play today, and it was called Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. and it's an old play by Tennessee. And that play is basically about an alcoholic. They're married, and he's an alcoholic, and their relationship is basically broken down, and it's all about and all about that. But there is so much messages in there about what we are fighting and what we need to clear and what we need to release. And so it's all about looking at your surroundings and taking note of your surroundings, because if things come in your path, then it is if you're aware of your surroundings and really noticing what you're being led to and drawn to, it's normally something, it will be something that you need to acknowledge and release and let go in your own energy field, because you're watching it for a reason or being brought to watch it for a reason. And it is, again, about this sense of releasing energies, because you're doing it on a collective level for the whole of the whole of the collective, the whole of this, all of the energies around fear, around lack, around everything that isn't love, right? So that's why, don't underestimate what you're doing as a twin flame, because it's a huge task. So the next one, which I just have to say, because it's gorgeous. This lady also, she walks along a canal, and there are lots of canal boats, and that has one of the conversations I had with my twin was about going on canal boats. So these are, she said, on the canal there's been these 3 boats: Navigator, we're navigating our way home; a Diamond Retreat, and of course we're moving up into our diamond energies; and a fishing boat. And I've never seen a fishing boat before. Fishing has been a massive theme, because fishing is all about faith and abundance. And she said, and the horse who's winning the race has come up on YouTube for her, and it has been around John Lennon. Now, John Lennon was the first person that I put out a song from, and it was Imagine. So she says, the thing that made me cry was that when I asked, what would you have me do for our union? I've been saying to get a piece of paper, write down what should I do to help us into our reunion, meditate, and then write whatever comes. She says that he said, pray for me again. And I prayed for him every single morning for 1,000 days when we first met. So maybe I will go back in and do it again. Now, how gorgeous is that? She prayed for him every single day for 1,000 days when they first met. So that is the message. The message is, and the song is, just say a prayer. Don't say a prayer for me now. Pray for me the morning after by Duran Duran. That is the song. There are messages all the way through it. It's got fear of the soul in it. And remember, this is what we're fighting. We're fighting fear to live more and more in love. So I'm going to leave that on saying, pray for your twin every single day to help him come home, and use the power of the fox to help you and your twin come into your reunion. Okay, well, I hope that helps. If you want to come to me for a healing, or to join the Crystal Grid, or to have a reading, please do. All of my details are in the link, and I'm more than happy to help anyone, because I want to help as many people as I can on this journey to help spread love and light. All right, and let's rebirth and let's birth this new energy, because it is all about fertile love. All right, take care. Bye.